Remains set up in town, helping residents sift through disaster relief options for those impacted by the remnants of Hurricane Helene. But as our Megan Bailey shares, there may be some other assistance options, that you may not be aware of.
We've been seeing a lot of HVAC damages. We've been seeing roof damage.
And it is that damage from the remnants of Helene which many Mercer County residents are continuing to deal with. But FEMA is still in Mercer County, providing aid to those facing loss from the storm. And as we now have learned, more may be covered by its assistance.
We do cover potentially roads, bridges, septic, HVAC, water wells, sump pumps. So there was flooding. Many times those things are very, very important, and they do happen to many damaged homes.
The deadline for registration is February 7th, 2025. And currently there is a disaster recovery center stationed at the Lifeline Princeton Church of God. FEMA is encouraging everyone who suffered damage from Hurricane Helene to apply, whether it be online, by phone, or in person.
You will never know if you have that possibility of disaster award money if you don't come and register first.
Here for you in Mercer County, Megan Bailey, WVVA News.
Now again, the deadline to apply for that assistance is February 7th, and the Disaster Recovery Center is located at 250 Oakvale Road in Princeton.